Tea time with Bodyslams.
Tall John, Big John,
honest with you,
Latin John,
to be honest with
Latin
you,
heartthrob John,
Wait a minute,
Latin sex machine John.
pretty much I am the new age shockmaster. That's what I am.
Jump into my mouth, Brian. I'll eat you. He did bite him in the match. The Raging Crow, Justin Garcia. Jonathan Chavez. V. John Allen. Tea time with Bodyslams. A refined look at grappling.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is a two-time Tea Time with Body Slam. We're out John Allen today, but it's me and my co-host, the Latin sex machine, the heartthrob, the penis-pumping extraordinaire, Jonathan Chavez.
¿Cómo están todas mis muchachas bonitas?
Who in the fuck? See? Look, they're already calling.
Dude, they're whistling at me.
As soon as
They whistling through your doors, homie. Through your apartment.
I don't live in an apartment, but okay. They're whistling through my window, snatching my co-hosts up, trying to rape them. But John's okay with it.
Hey, yo. You just got to be okay with it.
Hey,
you got to do what it do.
All right, so we're here today to talk about the Socal Wrestlefest.
Holy shit, was this a great night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big ups to Eli getting all these different promotions, you know,
Did little Levi's,
the little Levi's.
Did little Levi, Eli, Feverfly, lie. Did he do that? Did he start the show?
Yes, it was his brainchild. He got a bunch of different guys together from a lot of different promotions.
I didn't know he was old enough to have a child, let alone a brainchild. I'm sorry. Moving on. So go on.
Wow. So, brainchild of Eli Everfly. Dude brought in a lot of great talent. Santino Brothers, AWS, Lucha Pro, to name a few. We got lots of cool guys out here, so let's go down into the matches.
Now, hold on. Before we even do that, I got to say I'm a little upset if Eli Everfly put this thing together. How come he didn't get Evan Bourne? I mean, he's in the Indies now, so what happened, Eli? I thought you had all the connections to the guys that are the high flyers in the cruiserweights.
Did you expect him to get Evan Bourne, AJ Styles, JTG?
One of those things was not like the other, John.
Yeah. AJ Styles is from the South.
Oh, buzzing. All right, so let's start up with the matches. Match number 1, Robbie Phoenix versus Labyrinto in a submissions match.
Now, I'm going to let you go into this one because I know submission matches are your bread and butter. It's your forte.
I do love it when two strong men just grab each other and hope to God one of them passes out.
Nigga, you gay.
No. But this is an absolute fantastic matchup. Robbie Phoenix pulling out a very impressive display of submission holds. Although I gotta say, what was really hilarious to me about this matchup was the announcer. Which did you catch his name? Did you? No. We talked to him. Yo, announcer bro.
Is Michael O'Gara.
Oh, there we go. Okay. We didn't look that up. That's fine. So, yeah, he's like, this is a submission match, and also it was for one fall. So they, went for pins a couple times, but then I think they forgot it was a submission
More than a couple times, the ref had to sound like, no, submission. No, seriously,
and they're
submission.
Like, why?
Like, stop going for the roll-up. Why are you doing a sunset? No, stop it, Labyrinto.
Submission. Why? Submission.
Big ups to Robbie Phoenix for a great match, but Labyrinto is no slouch when it comes to the submission game.
No, neither of them were.
Oh, no, that was a mean fucking leg lock. Focusing on the knee right there. Oh, good God. Labyrinto, big ups to you, but Robbie Phoenix clutching it out with that triangle choke.
Or as you like to call him, Rodney Phoenix. Did you confuse him for Rodney Mack for like a minute?
No, Robbie Phoenix actually looks young.
Oh.
Ronnie Mac looks like a Shar-Pei.
Oh.
No. Here's the thing: the acoustics weren't really the greatest. So when Michael was doing his, announcing, I couldn't hear him half the time. So I heard Robbie Phoenix.
So you heard the right name.
Did
Yeah, see, even now that you know you're gonna be wrong, you want to make sure you're right. Anyway, I'm gonna take the mic from you for a little bit, man. You got the giggles.
I got
it's
the
fun.
giggles.
You got the little giggles.
I got the giggles. No, not your cousin from down the block, eh? Not giggles.
Don't talk about her. She's a nice lady. But yo, it was really hilarious to think about the fact that we were in like the Boys and Girls Club, and yeah, if we didn't have the card ahead of time, or if we didn't know what the matches were, we just sort of had to make a guessing game of what the wrestlers' names really were, as opposed to, what they actually are.
Oh yeah, well, it's the Boys and Girls Club. Where they were doing it in a gymnasium. The acoustics aren't going to be the greatest, but you know what? Still a great show altogether.
And big ups to the Boys and Girls Club. They're doing a lot out there for the kids, making sure they ain't on the streets.
Yeah, really good
Giggles.
Really great work by Boys and Girls Club. Next match, El Ridiculoso, who looks like the adopted love child of Sonic the Hedgehog, and what's the koala from American Dad? Reggie the koala.
Reggie, there we go.
Yeah, he looks like a love child between those two.
And the Human Tornado with Captain Comic-Con.
No, that's Dark Captain Comic-Con.
Oh, he's dark now.
Yeah, apparently. Well, dude came out. I was just like, wait, this is the match?
So he's what happens when Comic-Con's lines are too long. He just becomes dark and evil and awful. But Human Tornado.
AX.
Anyway, Human Tornado. I love Human Tornado, or El Snowflake, or Human Snowflake Tornado Man. Depending
Whatever
on how
you want to call him.
However you know him as. I love watching him in his matches. He's got a really unique and also kind of a different style that kind of reminds me of an R-Truth to in a sense.
Yeah, like an R-Truth, a little bit smoother. R-Truth and Dusty Rhodes, I want to say.
Yeah. It's almost like he's like the Black Power Ranger. Like, and I'm not saying that
he uses hip hop keto.
Yes, hip hop keto, and in fact, that's how he won the match.
So he's Xavier Woods, because that's one of his gimmicks from the Indies. Literally, the Black Power Ranger. I'm not joking. That's a thing.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Well, now you know. So, as Justin likes to call the Human Tornado, Xavier Woods comes out, and it's a really competitive match between him and Captain Koala.
Captain Koala.
El Ridiculoso, who's really great with the kids. They were doing lots of, cheer for me, cheer for him. They were really trying to get the crowd.
Was really split, though.
Oh, yeah. All the kids. El Ridiculoso.
And you're supposed to be the Spanish guy on the show.
Yeah, my tongue got tied. It's sore from last night.
Oh.
That's right, ladies.
Latin heartthrob facts number 3. If there are 3 facts.
I'm not afraid to eat.
No, yeah, that's the third fact.
I'm a hungry boy.
He's a hungry boy. He's a big boy. Anyway, El Ridiculoso chants coming in. Then, like the other half, Human Tornado chants, and that was kind of us just trying to spite the kids because, John has a history with hating children at shows.
Oh, just the kids down in San Diego who go to the... Well, that promotion won't be mentioned anymore.
No.
Not anymore. So, yeah, Human Tornado coming in with the clutch, with the greatest finish ever. Hey, ref, look over there. Split leg drop into a low blow. It was fantastic.
Literally, he just pointed to the left and said, "Hey, look over there." Ref's like, "What?" I don't think I've ever seen that, nor think anyone has ever thought of doing that. Like,
it's the greatest move since the finger poke of doom.
Like, I've never seen even Eddie Guerrero, like, he had to, like, set up a cheating, like, thing, or, like, set up distracting the referee, like, "Oh, referee, oh, my leg hurts so much, oh, no, Angle's gonna grab it, untie my shoe, bam," shit like that, but he just looked. He just fucking looked.
Just look over there.
Yeah, that was it.
So big ups to them, although Human Tornado gave him a beat down afterwards, hitting him with the D&D. Now, Justin, what does that stand for?
Dat racial slur dead.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay there. Okay.
It's that, my brother. It's that way.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. That nigga dead.
So, next up... It's a fucking asshole. Anyways, so next up on the card, Ruby Reyes versus Kitana Vera.
Kitana Vera, we've seen quite a few matches from. Not quite a few. Actually, like two. This is my second time seeing her. Right?
This is our second time seeing her live. We've seen some of her stuff online. Her match versus Ariel from WWE. I don't know. Shelly Martinez.
There we go.
Yeah, I saw your blank stare. You're just like, wait, I didn't watch the ECW with the zombie and the vampires.
Don't talk about it. But
yeah, John Allen will get mad. So
I've heard of Ruby Reyes though because I know her and Hudson do like a little bit of a tag team.
Yeah,
Raising Envy.
Raising Envy, really good tag team.
So I just want to point out in this match, like, showing that the women can deliver just as hard as the men, and sometimes in some cases even harder. Awesome, I love that. But I gotta say, Kitana Vera in a match where she is giving up a lot of size, like, she is dwarfed by Ruby. Like,
Ruby Reyes is, I want to say easy, like, I want to say she looked about 6 feet in the ring.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't stand next to her.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruby, you're awesome. You got some mad kicks. I'm not the heartthrob, but, what's up?
Holla at your boys. Holla at you. Yes. Wow. So Kitana Vera goes in, tries her best, but really she just comes up short. Ruby Reyes finishing off with that Saito suplex, that mean back suplex, landing Kitana right on the back of her head.
It was a really interesting array of spots here because, like we said, Kitana's giving up a bit of size, so Kitana's going for like a basic body slam, and Ruby's just like, nope. Ruby's showing that also for a girl, like, she is, like, I'm not going to sit here and mince words. She's not 125 pounds, 4 foot even WWE archetype of a female wrestler. So showing off that she has massive amounts of good footwork and kicks and shit like that, that to me was really, really impressive. Like, these girls go hard. They go hard or they go home, and they didn't leave, so they must have went hard. And I'm impressed. Big ups to you. Big ups to you.
Big ups. Next up on the card, the man of the hour, the man who put this show together, is his brainchild, Eli Everfly versus Ryan Kidd.
He's this Kid guy
with his
Chaz
manager
Herrera.
God, I love his manager.
Harvey Whippleman.
That's Dr. Harvey Whippleman, you bastard.
Oh, God, he did remind me of a little bit of, like, Harvey Whippleman.
A little bit of Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette, yeah. Like, them just put together in a big pot.
Yeah, so Chaz Herrera comes out, cuts a bit of a promo, though, sorry, I really couldn't hear you. Like, once again, the acoustics played up.
He also has a high-pitched voice.
Bit of a high-pitched voice. I think he was playing it up, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He was out there cutting this great promo about how the kids should clap for Ryan Kidd. It was great. When he was out there walking around the ring trying to get the kids behind him, like, no, kid, your hand's confused. It's not supposed to go, your thumb's not supposed to go down. It's supposed to go up. You're confused, kid.
I told you, Jim Cornette voice. It's really, really close.
Do you have a Jim Cornette voice? Is that John Allen's thing?
I don't think I've got a Jim Cornette voice.
No.
I've got a couple voices, but not a Jim Cornette voice.
Not a Jim Cornette voice.
No.
So, Eli versus Ryan Kidd. It's finally great to see Eli with another
cruiserweight.
Oh my God, those two can put off a great match.
Yeah, because we've seen him up against Joey the Bone Barone. We've seen him go up against Jacob the Riot Diaz, which Jacob is closer to his size
a little bit
than Joey or Dark Usagi was.
Yeah, and so he was really able to shine in a match with Jacob. But this is the first time seeing somebody who's really just not that much bigger than him, who can keep up the same high impact pace. It was so good to see this. It was very refreshing. Eli Everfly coming in with a W on a double knee stop from the top rope onto a kneeling Ryan Kidd, which was such a sick spot. He was just going around he was just whipping his ass for like a good later part of that match.
Oh yeah.
He took him out to the crowd. He was doing the 1, 2, 3, 4. It was such a good thing. He was really playing it up to the kids, playing it up to the crowd. Great
we almost
match.
could have stolen his mask, but we didn't know if we were able to do that or not.
Yeah, it was on the floor, wasn't it?
It was on the floor.
You kind of consider it because it's becoming a thing now where we just collect random shit at wrestling shows because people leave that shit behind.
Yeah,
you got an elbow pad. I got a T-shirt. Next thing
I
you know,
almost had a bandana that one time.
we're gonna get a couple of boots, and eventually we're gonna have one outfit.
Yeah, we're gonna have one whole wrestler outfit. It's gonna be great. Me, the elbow pads of Everfly Disney Barone crazy Riot DS clothing man.
Fly. But yeah, double flying knee drop. Good job, Eli. Great to see you in action. Can't wait to see you again.
Definitely any other promoters that want to like put Eli in a match where you could definitely see him shine best. This is definitely one of the avenues to consider.
One of the avenues to consider, but let's not mince words. He can keep it up with a big man.
Oh, he can keep it up with a bunch of people, but you know, you gotta have the person who's able to work, you know, with Eli the best.
Some guys work better together than others. That's just the way of it. That's the
absolutely.
way it's been since the dawn of time, since people have been watching wrestling, boxing, or anything in general.
Back when Ric Flair was wrestling Alexander the Great.
I thought he was wrestling Xerxes. No, that was at SummerSlam -15.
Yeah.
Next on the match, 8-man free-for-all match.
Now, this was probably my second favorite match in the card just because it erupted into so much chaos, and I loved the fact that there was like 4 different spots going on at the same time.
Yeah, it was everything for everybody. Nobody in the crowd got lost. They're like, oh, I can't see around the ring. I wonder what's going on. You had something right the fucking front of you.
It's like if you needed a spot, just turn to your left or to your right. I was watching, who was it? It was Sean Black versus Smooth Donnie Suarez, throwing each other into the wall, and then he called me Carlito and asked me, tell him what I think of it, and I'm like, yo, man, Donnie, this beating is cool. It's real cool, man. It's so cool.
Then he said, thank you, Carlito.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Big up, Sean Black. I want to see you in other places.
Like, F you, Deb. Wink, wink.
Wink. I know the booker.
Yeah, we know the booker.
Yeah, we know the booker.
So, the match involved Ryan Ramos, Sean Black, Anthony Idol, Ali Hussein, Fern Owens, Smooth, Donnie Suarez,
Biagio Crescenzo. Biagio Crescenzo. Get it right. He'll get mad at you. He's charming, damn it. He'll get so mad at you, though.
And, of course, the fan favorite, the sting of Wrestlfest, Pinky.
And the brain.
You know what I like about... You know, I want to say this right now. Pinky, a very unconventional body type. He's so over with the fans. It's really cool to see somebody who's not this little 150-pound cruiserweight or a
300-pound rock Adonis.
Pretty much. You know, Pinky, not a conventional body type at all. Really bringing out the best in the fans, getting the crowds into it, getting the kids in the ring. It was great.
Yeah.
Finishing off with a, what was it? Choke to sleep? Choke slam into a knee to the fucking face. God damn.
Like I was about to say, is that that should be the name of the move, choke to sleep.
I believe it is.
Oh, well, that's awesome. It's so simple too. Like it's as simple as freaking Taz's promos to Sabu. Sabu, I'm gonna choke you out. See you on the 13th.
That's it.
And his move is,
that's it.
It's not flashy. It's not the flashiest thing in the bunch.
But it gets the job done.
It looks like, ooh. So, and word of advice to the insane Ali Hussein. Please
look behind you.
Watch your back.
You can count. I'm assuming that was 6 dudes on the floor. There is still one who is on his feet.
Maybe he wanted to be the next Spike Dudley.
No,
just
that's
killing
Eli.
Giants.
That's Eli.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know. Did Eli kill Pinky yet?
I don't know.
That's a big motherfucker.
That's true.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. We're gonna have to wait and see. So big ups to everybody in the match. Anthony Idol showing that a big man can do some high flying moves with that sweet drop kick.
Going off as a face this time around.
Oh yeah, I like him as a face. Sean Black with a really sick looking spear.
Sean Black is now I gotta say, Sean Black is a personal favorite, not because it just identifies me as a more famous wrestler, which would be awesome if you ever see me in public, just assume I'm Carlito and give me money.
Or an apple. He takes apples. You know, like a good Mexican, he takes produce.
Well, hey, I mean, he's not working right now, so I figured he could use money, and so could I. So you just give me money. Just give me money. But one thing I wanted to bring up was I really enjoyed that this show had a good array of people, you know, but especially, you know, African American wrestlers as well.
Yeah, African American, Latino, white. Were there any Asians on the card? Not this time. Not,
If
well, you know
they were
what?
mixed breeds.
You know what? You never know with El Ridiculoso. I couldn't see his eyes.
For all we know, Socal could be one. We never know. He's hidden behind a mask, and he's mysterious.
I mean, if Rasta Line can be from Jamaica, Mexico.
Yeah. You know, who knows where everyone could be from?
Who knows? So, next match on the card.
Chain match.
The Russian chain on a pole match.
Sasha Darevko versus Haas Hogg. Can I go on a little bit of a tangent about this one real quick?
Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. Haas Hogg, your girlfriend's hot.
Don't go there. She was sitting next to us.
She was. She's
I guess
actually
that's
a real
his girlfriend. She was a nice person. She
was-
asked you to get her some flaming hot Funyuns.
Yeah, she was really cool, dude. You got a good girl.
But I want to go on a tangent here about something. Now, I believe when we first did our pilot episode, we talked about like the era of wrestling we watched, and I said I started off with the Monday Night Wars. However, that doesn't mean I didn't get a chance later on in life to see the stuff from the 80s, stuff like the Mountie, Repo Man, IRS, you know, shit like that. The comedy.
Quake and Typhoon.
Yeah, Doink the Clown, stuff like the comedy aspect of wrestling.
Doink was Attitude.
Anyway, so I did catch up with the funnier stuff of wrestling, but the biggest thing about that, it doesn't really work now. You know, I mean, and WWE, I've seen they try to push funnier gimmicks. Unfortunately, Damien Sandow, Funkasaurus, Damien Sandow, three-man band, and stuff like that. But the thing about it is...
Three-man band, I don't feel like...
Well, wait. Hold on a second. The thing
you
about three-man band and those guys is, like, it's a little bit... Like, you could still see it now, and it doesn't feel out of place.
Okay.
You know, like, I could watch three-man band when they existed and feel like they were in... Like, they fit. But seeing Haas Hogg and Sasha Darevko, which another thing I had to bring up, why is every Russian wrestler Nikolai Volkov? But that's another point entirely.
Or Vladimir Kozlov.
Yeah, or Vladimir Kozlov. But it's just, it was too silly. And also the match was a little bit too gimmicky for my taste. Anything attached to a pole, we've grown from the Vince Russo deck. You know, we've all grown past that. We grew up with the Vince Russo ideas, but now we've grown past it. So seeing a chain on a pole match, which in reality is just a hardcore match, and you could have gotten the chain anywhere, I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that it was just like, oh, you got to tie this chain to the pole and then use it on your opponent. But Sasha was dual-wielding friggin' kendo sticks, so it's like, well, why did he need the chain at that point? It's a hardcore match. Everything's under the ring and stuff, so I really didn't see the purpose of the chain. I think it just should have been a hardcore match. And also, I'm not going to lie, the gimmicks are a little too silly for my taste.
No, it's going to be a biker chain on a pole match like Undertaker and Lesnar. Now, once you climb up that ladder and grab the biker chain, you can use it as a weapon, wrap it around your hand to punch your opponent or choke them out. You can use it as you please. It doesn't mean that you automatically win.
But that's dumb, though.
Oh, no, I'm not disagreeing. Here's the thing.
At least the ladder match has a conclusive end.
And here's the thing. When it comes to Haas-Hogg and Sasha, you know, I'm sure both these men I haven't seen enough of to really form a true opinion to say, like, oh, well, you know, I'm just not their fan. This was just an off match. It was not a match that was really... To follow up such a really great 8-man match with this one was almost a disservice. You know, and... I want to see more out of Haas-Hogg. I want to see more out of Sasha. I'm sure they're great when it's not such a gimmicky match, but it just wasn't their night for me to become a fan of those two yet. I hope to see more of them. Yeah, dual wielding kendo sticks. That was the best out of that match, which was kind of a fun spot, but it was okay.
Yeah, and that's just.
I'm pretty sure Sandman did that already.
Yeah,
but then again, in wrestling, everybody's kind of done it.
Yeah, it was just, to me, it's like I don't see the purpose of having a weapon on a chain if grabbing on a pole if the weapon doesn't automatically mean you win. You know, it's like the coal miner's glove match. You grab the glove, you punch someone, and you know, but you don't win just by grabbing the glove. That's why I say at least a ladder match, you go up something, you grab something, you win by grabbing the thing and pulling it down.
Well, no, there are certain pole matches that actually meant something, like the flag matches, you know, where you would grab the flag down, and when you grabbed it down, you would win. I think you and I are the only
person who knows what you're talking about.
Well, no, TNA tried to bring it back, so maybe some people watched LAX versus...
Nobody watched TNA.
It was this was the point where they were okay.
Nobody watches TNA.
But this is before Hogan, so that was good.
Yeah, but nobody, like, those people have since left.
That's true.
Those people have now gone on to get jobs and move on with their lives.
Jobs at Walmart. So
Job Squad.
Hosshog defeats Sasha with a clothesline with his arm wrapped around the chain.
Looked like a clothesline from hell to me.
More or less. So, on to the next match.
SoCal Crazy versus Jacob, the
Riot
Diaz, and his valet, manager, motivational speaker,
Lizzie Sunshine.
I gotta give props to Lizzie Sunshine. She was really getting invested in that matchup. Like, beat him already. I'm trying. Try harder, damn it. And I was just like, yeah, you go, Lizzie. You tell your man.
You go, girl.
You go, girl.
You show him what's good.
You show Jacob what's up. But she was really getting into that matchup.
Oh yeah, to the
Taking
point where the point that the kids wanted to get involved.
Yeah, okay, we'll talk about that at the end. But this was probably the best match of the night.
This is a highlight. Anytime you get either of these two men in, you're guaranteed a great match. These two together, holy good God!
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it was also the first time I've ever seen SoCal Crazy as a face anywhere. Like, I thought he was a heel.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
No, apparently he's big with the kids.
Yeah.
In LA anyways.
Yeah, but you know what? That makes sense to me, though. That absolutely makes sense to me. Especially when you got Jacob the Riot Diaz doing whatever it takes to get heel heat, including saying, go do Mexican things in East Los. Isn't his last name Diaz?
He could be Puerto Rican.
Oh,
Puerto Rico's part of the U.S.
Or he could be El Salvadorian, and that's just that World Cup heat.
Yo, fuck you. All right? Fuck you, Garcia. Shitbag. I'd beat you up with a Venezuela. So, Jacob the Riot Diaz versus SoCal. What an impressive, athletic, spot-filled, technical match. Hurricane Ranas, suplexes, power bombs, spears, submissions, high-flying dives. It was amazing.
My two favorite spots of the night was when these were both performed by SoCal. He jumped into a cutter. And keep in mind, Jacob had just gotten off the ground. He had at least maybe 2 feet off the ground. Cuttered him at that low, near the ground area. And the tilt-a-whirl into a cripple crossface.
All right, that was hype. That was hype as shit.
Really hype.
That's if you ever look up any old Mystico matches from AAA, that was very similar to his old finish, which was a tilt-a-whirl into a armbar, which is a fantastic move.
Until you realize that SoCal took it and choked you out with it too. Oh god, it was so perfect.
It gives you ideas.
It gives me funny pants feelings. Because
my favorite spot from Jacob the Riot Diaz.
I thought we were going with my gimmick.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to avoid the fact that you jerk off on beat to the Chris Benoit theme song. Sploosh. No, my favorite spot from Jacob, aside from pissing the kids off.
We did enjoy that, though.
I enjoyed that immensely. Was him spearing SoCal, then transitioning it into a power bomb.
Yeah.
And of course, his Ay Dios mío Michinoku driver for the fucking win.
Mm-hmm.
So big ups to Jacob for such a hard-fought, exhausted-looking victory. He looked tired 2 minutes in. And seeing who he was up against, it's not surprising why.
Yeah, they both put on like a hell of a match and left everything in the ring. And also, like I said earlier, big ups to everyone in that match, even
Lizzie. Even Lizzie for being such a great manager.
You're looking like she was actually taking it to SoCal just as much as Jacob was. Rakes to the eye, pulling of the mask.
She pulled his leg. She tried to punch him. She choked him out.
And then, SoCal
the kids
didn't like that, and neither did the children.
Now the children tried to get involved, and
yeah, they were like after the match was over, it was really weird because the kids literally like surrounded her, and
security had to come up.
Yeah, the security had to like back them all away, but it was just so weird because I don't know if it's just me, but kids get really vulgar at wrestling shows. And
At least these ones.
Yeah.
So good parents.
Good parenting.
Good parenting. Good parenting. Big ups to Jacob and Lizzie Sunshine for that victory. SoCal, hopefully you get the victory next time you're up against Jacob.
Next match, the Lumberjack match. Che Cabrera versus Tyler the Butcher Bateman.
So I want to say this. When it comes to a Lumberjack match, once it breaks down, you're not really watching the match anymore.
Yeah,
you're watching the
absolutely.
street fights involved outside.
It's like an intern once told me why she watches Talladega. It's not because the race is any good. No, the race fucking blows. It's the fact that after a while, you're going to see someone spin the hell out and lose control. And that's really what you're paying attention to. And in this case, heels on one side, faces on the other. Everyone, it literally just culminated into a slobber knocker.
Yeah.
A pure like a parking lot brawl.
It was basically it was just a numbers game until when it finally happened. It was really great to see both sides really get it into each other. So, it's good to see, Anthony Idol, Eli Everfly, Pinky, so many guys
Sean Black
versus the heels,
Biagio, Ruby Reyes, Ali Hussein.
It was great to see
Ryan
Katana again.
Yeah.
So from what we saw of the match, what we really paid attention to, it was shaping out to be a good one, but once it broke down, it was utter chaos.
It broke, yeah.
Big ups to Che Cabrera for beating Tyler Bateman.
Tyler Rasputin-looking Bateman. He really looked like freaking Rasputin. That shit was creepy.
A little bit.
A little creepy. But he's awesome stuff.
Yeah, he walked out of the set of Epic Rap Battles for this match. So, the main event...
The six-man trio match, Los Bandito and Joey Chaos with Sylvia versus Los Luchas and Willie Mack.
I like Willie Mack.
Willie Mack is awesome.
Willie Mack is great.
He's the coolest, guys.
So he does this great spot. This is about midway through the match. He does this great spot. Everybody's done their dives out of the ring. Everybody. So Willie Mack runs up, does a senton, clears...
Over the top rope.
Clears all of them. Has momentum going, so runs into the crowd.
Wait, hold up. We do have to analyze or emphasize. He hit the group and landed on his feet, but was still going.
So he actually has to run up into the seats and just strike a Captain Morgan pose, practically.
He managed to get a leg up on the chair and still keep sliding with the chair. And then at the end of it was like, what? I don't know if that was planned or accidental, but
it was awesome.
God, that was nuts.
Fucking amazing. Willie Mack just showing why he's such a well-known name.
And he's got that soul power comb. You know what this comb has? Soul power.
But what if it...
Nobody else get that freaking blood in, blood out reference?
I got the reference I was going to say, but wait, what does your comb have?
I don't have a comb. I can't comb these locks.
You can't afford a comb?
No.
Is it exactly like SoCal always says?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know how I get these tickets because I can't afford a comb. So or I can't even afford clippers to cut this hair. Apparently, according to SoCal and the Dynamic Bros, who don't like me very much, and I don't know why.
The Papi Smurfs.
They don't like me.
It's because we chant they sell chicles. So, such a great six-man tag match. I love the fact that they followed the Lucha rules, which basically means if you fall out of the ring, one of your partners is automatically tagged in. It really
Latin Sex Machine facts number 4.
Really such a great tag match. Actually, that's a reused rule. I already said that.
Yeah, I know,
before.
but I'm just marking them down in terms of number of how many times
you'll
say a fact.
Okay, fine.
We're using the gimmick, damn it.
Okay. So, big ups to everybody in the match. Joey Chaos really showing why he's such a superstar.
The dude who trained Eli, right? He trained Eli?
I believe he was involved in his training, yes. You can
Yeah.
really kind of see it, especially with all the high-flying moves.
Yeah, who was it? Was it you that was like, there's your gimmick?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
The wild man.
The wild man. You'll have the hair of Carlito and the gimmick of an early Superfly Snuka.
Woo!
But yes,
I can work with that.
Such a great match. Los Luchas finishing off with a double 619 into a chocolate thunder.
They called it a
powerbomb.
3-2-3.
Oh, okay, fine. A double 3-2-3.
Why does that move have to be an area code?
Which ended up being a 6-4-6. Because it was 2, so you double it, so 6.
And if it was a 619, it would have been an 8, 3. 12,
You can't
13,
count.
1383.
You don't do math?
Wait, 1338.
You don't do maths.
Yeah, there you go. 1338. Booyaka, booyaka. 138. 1338. Damn it! Fuck you.
So double 619 from Los Luchas into
Don't you ignore
such
me?
an amazing powerbomb from Willie Mack. That powerbomb looks fucking devastating. Would not want to take one anytime soon, so maybe a couple of years down the line.
Another instance of also the crowd being a bit divided because obviously both teams had their favorites. Los Bandidos and Joey Chaos really, they look the part of like a good 3-man team, you know?
Like a good heel squad.
Yeah, they look like a perfect heel squad, especially with Sylvia brings out a different look to all of them, and they look really good, like unified. They don't look like the thing about Los Luchas and Willie Mack, Los Luchas look like a tag team, and they are a tag team, and Willie Mack is a guy, so it's like you kind of look like you just put two different groups together.
Yeah,
but
although big ups to Willie Mack for wearing purple just so he could go along with the color scheme.
Yeah. But Los Bandidos and Joey Chaos, yeah, they look like an actual team. They look like a group. They look like they fit. But yeah, overall, really impressive matchup. Los Luchas and Willie Mack really bringing out an awesome victory.
It's such a great show. Once again, big ups to Eli. Big ups to every company involved, all the talents, the ring crew, the announcer. Although I will say this, DJ, get the music right.
Yeah, there was quite a
DJ,
few
play my
botches
song.
There were quite a few botches with the music, I will say.
Yo, DJ, play my right song. No, not that one. That's the other guys. Play my song.
Yo, DJ, hit that switch.
Yo, DJ, next time Ali Hussein comes out with that gear, play the theme from Legend of Zelda. There it is. And on that note, everybody keep supporting the indies. Go to these local shows because honestly, you're gonna get a much better evening, much more entertaining wrestling matches than lately any episode of Raw or TNA.
And an actual better in-ring product just in general. In this case, no real promos, nothing of the sort, but in-ring storytelling was the key.
No hour-long promos from Triple H and the Authority.
Yeah, no evolution. But yeah, keep supporting the indies. But not only that, keep supporting Tea Time with Bodyslams. Like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. And also, you know, if you like any of us in particular on the show, we're on Facebook. You can follow us and talk to us and like us and shit. I'm Justin Garcia, a.k.a. The Raging Crow. This is Jonathan Chavez. Don't look up Latin Heartthrob. It's not really there on Facebook.
It's not, and if you do...
It should be.
Look, if you do, you're going to find really weird porn.
Yeah.
It's just going to be really weird porn.
Yeah. But yeah, keep listening to Tea Time. We're Bodyslams. Hopefully John Allen will be on the next episode. But if not, this is episode 13. Keep listening and keep being refined while listening to us. Paying off the gimmick.
Paying off the gimmick. Que le paso en buena noche.
What'd that mean?
Means have a good night.
All right.
Okay, fine. Maybe they don't listen to it at night. Que le paso un buen día.
All right.
Does that feel good for you?
I don't. Okay. All right. Bon voyage. Peace
Fucking
out.
racist.
Tea Time with Bodyslams.